Live. Yo, Knicks Nation, welcome to Knicks Fan TV play-by-play. Game 2 of the NBA playoffs semifinals as your New York Knicks host the Indiana Pacers at Madison Square Garden. Today is Wednesday, May 8th at the Garden. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for game 2 of the semifinals? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the channel members. Let's go. The New York Knicks, who are facing some adversity here tonight with some injuries, will they show up to be ready tonight? Will they respond? And the Indiana Pacers do not want to go home down 0-2. Will they respond? High-paced team. Look for them to come out aggressive. Knicks Fan TV play-by-play game 2. Knicks versus Pacers presented by Underdog Fantasy. Please go to underdogfantasy.com for a opportunity to get up to $100. Instant deposit match up to $100 with the promo code KFTV. Are you guys ready, man? I don't know if you guys are ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready for game 2, man. I'm excited. I cannot wait. Precious Achua. Let's go, Knicks, says Donovan. Shout out to Curtis West. Shout out to Joseph Cologne. J-Rose 712. KG 74. Bada bang. Bada bang. James Sanders. John Talento. Hard Tackle CB. Thank you for being a channel member. Madison Square Garden for game 2. Let's go. You guys hear that? You guys remember that sound? Let me know if you guys remember that. Let's see here. We had a $5 super chat from Tuto. Masi salute and response to all diehard Knicks fans across the pond. Greetings. Our entire Italian national rugby team currently in Edinburgh, Scotland. Tuto. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Tuto, are you the same person that is on the Bad Dog streams? And the Entertainer? Let me know if you're the same person. Because if you are, shout out to you, Tuto. I know you support those channels. Let's go. Bring that back, right? Bring that music back. 186 watching. UnderdogFantasy.com. All right, as we start to get ready for tip-off, I am going to start by showing you guys JD's Underdog picks of the night. On our Knicks Fan TV, we're looking at if OG Anunoby is going to go higher or lower than 7 rebounds. So you guys let me know. Do you think OG Anunoby is going to get higher or lower than 7 rebounds. That'll be interesting there. And I have Jalen Brunson. His line is 33.5 points. Now, I will caution that's not his actual betting line. I believe his actual betting line, I'll let you guys know here in a second what it is. That is actually a special. I keep telling you guys, when you sign up for Underdog Fantasy, one of the good things that Underdog Fantasy does is they give you a lot of specials. Sometimes a player's line is at a certain number, they decrease it by 5 or 6, and they give you the opportunity to get a better line for a better bet. Jalen Brunson's line is at for points. Vegas, his actual underdog line is at 37.5. 37.5. So if you're going higher on that, that means you're saying he's going to get 38 to another 40-point game. I caught him at 33.5. Thanks to Underdog for the special. Then I have Precious Achua, higher than 4.5 rebounds. I think Precious coming in now with Mitchell Robinson potentially out for the season. Let's see how far the New York Knicks go. But I think that knocks him out for the playoffs at this point. Precious Achua is now going to get an opportunity. It is a risky pick for the simple fact that you don't know how many minutes he's going to get. Will he even have the opportunity to get 5 rebounds? I'm going to go with the pick higher than 4.5 rebounds. We'll check that out. Dante DiVincenzo, 17.5 points. I have him higher than 17.5. Pretty simple. He came through the last game, and he is starting to get hot again. And we know Dante, when he gets hot, he gets hot. He goes on a roll. And so, DiVincenzo now, he's starting to get into a rhythm, starting to get into a groove again. And he knows that he is going to be needed tonight. And against his Indiana team, where let's see what's the game plan against Brunson, he's going to get ample opportunities tonight to get at least 18 points. Obi Toppin, I have him lower than 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Rick Carlisle make a few adjustments today with Precious coming off the bench. Let's see what the matchups are. If Obi's not hitting threes, I don't see him rebounding the ball tonight at a strong pace. It is a low number, so I understand it is a risk, but we'll monitor that play. And lastly, 35 points, rebounds, and assists. I wouldn't recommend anyone to go lower on anything Josh Hart at this point because he's so red hot from the rebounds, from the assists, from points. But that is a very high number. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets 36. But let's see how that goes. So those are my 5 picks. I played $10 to win 200. Let's go if I go home tonight with, some money. Shout out to the chat. We have a $2 super chat from Tuto. JD, that's right, mate. I'm an OG on your channel. Yes, you are. That's why I asked, because I know you've been a very strong supporter of Bad Dog and in all his streams. And so I always see you with the super chats on that channel. Bad Dog and I are good friends. The Entertainer as well. We're all good friends. We talk Knicks behind the scenes, and obviously we talk a lot of Giants. So shout out to you, Tuto. Thank you for the support. Chuck D, the legend Chuck D. I saw earlier, Chuck, you had mentioned that are you in Dallas? Is that what are you in Dallas? You have a delayed? Something like that? We ready, JD. Delayed in Dallas the entire game length. All right, Chuck. I'll do my best to keep you as up to speed as possible, as detailed as possible, to make sure that you know what's going on play to play, quarter to quarter. So let's do it tonight. Game 2, very important game. The Knicks seem to be the only team that are playing close games, right? If you look around, last night's slate was trash. 2 blowout games. Boston smoking the Cavaliers, and then you had OKC blowing out late. It was a good game for a good portion, and then from the fourth quarter, second half, OKC pulled through. And so it seems like the New York Knicks are the only team that plays close games. I think part of it is because they never give up. And also, you know, again, first round, you play a team that's not your typical 7 seed. And then the second round, it's funny, the second round, the Knicks could find themselves a lot of close games again against the Pacers. Not so much because the Pacers are the better team, but it's just they play at such a high pace and the Knicks are undermanned that just naturally you're going to be in potential close games. Now, the thing with the Pacers' pace is that they also make themselves susceptible to a potential double-digit lead at any point or double-digit deficit, either or, right? Playing that pace, the danger of playing a team like that is they get hot and you're cold, they can run you out the gym, as they say, right? Just look at the first game. I mean, the Pacers themselves shot 38% from three and 52% from the field. Guess what? The Knicks shot 48% from three. So the Knicks shot 10 percentage points higher at the 3-point line, and they shot the same from the field. So that was your difference there as far as the game, and it was still a close game, right? But just think about how high a percentage they shot. They put a lot of pressure on you to keep up. What is the rotation going to look like with Mitch gone? Well, are you guys ready for another 7-man rotation? Because it's the only difference I see right now is Precious. Now, at some point, you have to believe at some point Tibbs is going to try to go with. Now, okay, if you want Alec Burks to play, I think he'll run that risk if the Knicks have a double-digit lead, if they're in a blowout situation, right? Like then you want to maybe see what happens. But the way it is now, I think what you have to hope for now, you got Dante having a good game. The problem is McBride didn't. If McBride would have had a good game last game, then you can balance out some of these minutes. You need both McBride and Dante to have good games in order to balance out the minutes. If you don't, then that's going to put a lot of pressure on the starters because I just don't see Tibbs going to Alec Burks as the 8th man right now unless the team really, really struggles. You guys ready? $10 super chat from Tuto. JD, hope you've got your Peacock streams. July 20th, 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Italy versus Japan. Witness the O-line destroyer in action, keeping Tokyo hospitals busy. Oh, pray for my victims, mate. Oh, I'm gonna jot that down. Hold on, let me copy and paste this. July 20th. Got to put that on my notes. July 20th. All right, let me type it. I'll type it here. All right, here we go. July 20th, 5 a.m. I got you, Tuto. Early, though. Let's do it. As Nemhar comes in and scores. And you can see already the Pacers are playing pressure defense. Let's go, guys. Here we go. Here comes Hartenstein. Gives it to Josh Hart. 9 seconds in the shot clock. Hart off the screen. Hart throws it away. And as I always say, Josh Hart with the passing turnovers, you're gonna get 2 or 3 of these from Josh Hart every game where you're like, what is going on? Here comes Nemhard. Gets the screen from Halliburton. Nemhard to Miles Turner. Miles Turner turns the ball over as he was trying to go for Halliburton, but the ball got away. Knicks ball. Knicks down 2-0 with 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the beginning quarter. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Crosses half court. Nemhard will be defending him. Josh Hart is defended by Halliburton. Hartenstein gets the ball. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Hartenstein gives it out to Brunson. Brunson goes left. Brunson dribbles. 5 seconds. 4. Brunson shoots a mid-range shot. That's good. And Jalen Brunson and the Knicks are on the board. Here comes Nemhard. He's defended by Brunson. Halliburton picked up by DiVincenzo. Passes it to Turner off the screen. Nemhard at the three-point line. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Halliburton, open three. No good. Rebound, Anunoby. Here come the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson defended by Nesmith. Crosses half court. Brunson down the lane. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby drives right for the layup. Oh, he just missed it, but they're going to call a foul on Pascal Siakam. And Anunoby's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Here we go. Anunoby misses the first free throw. 2-2 with 10 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Anunoby makes the second free throw. Here comes Siakam. Siakam gets it stolen by Anunoby. He picks it back up and he goes up and scores. Nice defense there by Anunoby. Almost got the strip steal. Siakam with the recovery and score. 4-3 Indiana. Here comes DiVincenzo out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein center court looking for a player. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Anunoby drives left down the lane, goes up and he scores. No foul called. 5-4 New York. Halliburton pushes the ball up the court. Nesmith defended by Anunoby. Loses the ball. Turnover. Anunoby down the lane to Brunson. DiVincenzo open three. No good. Rebound Turner. Here come the Pacers. Halliburton down the lane. Kicks it out to Nemhard. Nemhard dribbles to Siakam. Siakam mismatch against Hartenstein. Siakam, 8 seconds. Post up. Backs him down. Fadeaway jump shot. No good. Rebound Anunoby. Anunoby now with 2 rebounds to start this ball game. Anunoby drives left. Down the lane. Kicks it out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking for a cutter. Finds Brunson. Brunson. One-on-one against Nemhard. Isolation. Backs him down. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Hart drives to the lane. Lays it in. And the Knicks. Halliburton drives. Floater. No good. Halliburton again. And he scores on the rebound. 7-6 New York. Here comes Brunson. Brunson backing down Nemhard, and a foul is going to be called on Andrew Nemhard. They had an opportunity there with the Halliburton miss. Here comes Brunson, 10 seconds in the shot clock. To a cutting Hartenstein to Anunoby, and he missed the dunk. Halliburton pushes the ball up the court to Turner. Turner goes up. He misses, and Siakam with the putback. Indiana goes up 8-7. Here comes Brunson. Brunson's hurt. Hartenstein down the lane, goes up with the floater. He scores. Brunson's shaking up there. It looked like he got fouled by Nemhard. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton up down the lane, and he's fouled. Tyrese Halliburton coming out a little bit more aggressive as he needs to play better tonight for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton dealing with a lot of scrutiny after game one. Only has 6 points, 8 assists. Halliburton makes the first free throw. Nine to nine. 7 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the first. Halliburton's second free throw is good. Hart inbounds the ball to Brunson. Brunson defended by Neesmith. Crosses half court. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. He passes it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking for a cutter. Gives it to Anunoby. Anunoby goes left. Anunoby down the lane. Anunoby with the nice layup. 11-10 New York. Here comes Siakam. Looking for an offensive player. Gives it to Halliburton. Halliburton with the screen. Step back. No. Gives it to Nemhard. Nemhard shoots the three. That's no good. Rebound, Anunoby. And here come the Knicks pushing the ball up the court. Brunson looking for a screener. Gives it to Anunoby. Anunoby fakes out Siakam. Down the lane, Anunoby goes up. No good. Hartenstein, offensive rebound, scores. 13-10 timeout, Indiana. Anunoby coming out very aggressive for New York. Did not make that driving layup play. Did not make it. However, it created an opportunity for the New York Knicks for a putback. And Hartenstein gets the offensive rebound, and he goes up. Miles Turner contested the shot for Anunoby and got himself out of position where Hartenstein was able to get the offensive rebound opportunity and the putback bucket. 13-10 New York as the New York Knicks start out the game 6 of 9 from the field, 66%. Indiana, 44%. Both teams have gotten 9 attempts. Knicks have made 6. Indiana has made 4. Indiana, who is number 1 in the league in three-point attempts allowed. The Knicks have only attempted 1 3 so far in almost 6 minutes of play in the first quarter. The Knicks only have 1 3-point attempt. That was by Dante, who missed it. And the Knicks take a 13-10 lead. I like OG being aggressive. Sometimes, do you want him to finish on some of those drives? Of course. Who doesn't? Absolutely. Right? However, good things come from that type of action. He already has a steal, already has 3 rebounds, and he's 2 of 4, which is 50% from the field. You like a good start by Anunoby. 5 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds in 5 minutes of play. Let's go.
Are you ready?
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the mods. 370 watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 200 likes. You already see with the 2-minute report, sometimes a lot of people say the 2-minute report is useless. Maybe it is, because I know one thing, what it does. Sometimes when there's a lot of scrutiny on a game and the 2-minute report gives credibility or gives supporting evidence to that scrutiny, what it does do sometimes is it does influence the approach from the referees for the following game. And so far, they're letting Indiana be a little bit more physical to Brunson and to the Knicks players, which is not a surprise to me. I mean, Nembhard literally almost injured Brunson. They didn't call a foul on him. Why? Well, because they called an early foul on him. They didn't want to give him a second foul in 5 minutes. That's the type of thing that happens sometimes when you get a lot of scrutiny from a game. So here we go. We're about to resume play. Here we go. Here comes Miles Turner. Obi Toppin checks into the ball game early. And TJ McConnell checks into the game early. So Rick Carlisle making some early adjustments. Halliburton, 8 seconds. Halliburton, tightly contested jump shot, no good. Rebound, Hartenstein. Here come the New York Knicks. Anunoby crosses half court, gives it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a pass to a cutting Anunoby for the bucket. Anunoby with 7 points for the Knicks. Here comes Halliburton to a cutting Miles Turner. Goes up, no good. Put back, no good. Toppin, corner 3. That's no good. Rebound, DiVincenzo. Here come the Knicks. Brunson down the lane, goes up. Kicks it out. Anunoby, open 3. Bang! OG Anunoby. And the Knicks go up 18-10. The crowd is on their feet. Here comes McConnell. Off the screen. Defended by Hartenstein. Halliburton, open 3. That's good. 18-13 New York. McConnell playing pressure defense on Brunson. And the ref stops play for the shot clock. What a start from OG Anunoby. What a start. Here comes DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo down the lane. Anunoby, another 3. Short. Rebound McConnell. Here come the Pacers. McConnell out to Toppin. Toppin misses the layup. And Nesmith fight for the ball. Indiana ball. Knicks ball. Mistake by the refs. Nesmith stepped out of bounds by the baseline. Toppin had an open layup, and he misses. Not a good start from Obi for the Pacers. Nice hustle there from Josh Hart. Josh Hart looks to inbound the ball. He inbounds it to Hartenstein. And Hart goes up, crosses half court, defended by Toppin. Now Brunson gets the ball. He's defended by McConnell. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Brunson gets the screen for Hartenstein. Kicks it out. Hartenstein to the corner. DiVincenzo, open 3. Puts it in. Dante DiVincenzo from downtown. Here comes McBride, who checks into the ball game, defending McConnell. McConnell, cross-court pass. Nesmith, open 3, no good. Here comes Brunson, transition 3, puts it in. Jalen Brunson from downtown. Timeout, Indiana. Let's go. Timeout on the floor, 24-13, New York. Let's go. Let's go. 24-13 New York. What a start for the New York Knicks. You have to be encouraged if you're a New York Knicks fan. The team to come out like this, they have to finish strong still. You still have about 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Have to finish this quarter strong, but a positive sign from the Knicks to have this type of start when you're expecting the opponent to come out and try to steal game two. And it's also the way that they're doing it so far, where it's really not Brunson. I mean, Brunson does have 5 points and he's perfect from the field, but the way he's been playing, he usually has like 11 points by now. But you know what's the difference? Those 10, 11 points, you're getting it from OG Anunoby, who has 10 points, 3 rebounds. And Josh Hart has 2 points, DiVincenzo with a 3, Hartenstein with 4 and 3 assists. You have balanced contributions so far in the first quarter. Shout out to Matthew Henry. Shout out to Matthew Henry. Thank you, Matthew Henry, for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the franchise. Welcome to KnicksFanTV. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. The Knicks look much, much, much better tonight. They look crisp. And let's go. Let's go, baby. Unknown J. Cole. Shout out to you, my 2 cents. Curtis West. Corso 117. John Smith. Chet Nick. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Got to keep the crowd in it. Got to keep the crowd in it. 450 on the check-in. Let's go. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Indiana in a little bit of and what I told you guys about that double-digit opportunity the Knicks have. You have an opportunity to go up double digits. That gives Thibodeau an opportunity to get some minutes. As you see now, OG Anunoby getting rest with 4 minutes to go. You did not see that earlier in games. Here we go. Halliburton, 10 seconds in the shot clock. Off the timeout. What are the Pacers going to do? McConnell down the lane. Kicks it out to the corner. Toppin, open 3, and that's good. And Obi Toppin's on the board. The Pacers make a 3 off the timeout, 24-16. And Toppin causes the turnover on Josh Hart. And Hart as Toppin goes behind Josh Hart to strip the ball away. Hart loses the ball, is picked up by Halliburton, and then they're going to call Hart on the foul, the take foul. Halliburton goes up to the free throw line, shoots the free throw, and that is good. 24-17. So it'll be Indiana ball. Anunoby looks like he's going to come right back in the game, and Precious Achiuwa checks into the ball game. So right now, Thibodeau has gone to the 7 players: McBride, Achiuwa, Hart, DiVincenzo, and Anunoby for the New York Knicks. Here comes McConnell down the lane, and he scores over DiVincenzo. Too easy there. And here come the Pacers down a 5-0 run. McBride down the lane to the corner. DiVincenzo open 3. No good. Rebound Halliburton. And here come the Pacers pushing the ball up the court to the corner to Nesmith. Open 3, and that's good. And just like that, the Pacers and Hart turns the ball over again. The Knicks Hart turns the ball over on the inbound. The Knicks continue to struggle in these inbound simple situations. 24-22. And here come the Pacers. Topping down the lane, and he scores. 11-0 run by the Indiana Pacers in less than a minute. Can you guys believe it? In less than a minute, in 49 seconds, the Pacers score 11 points. If that isn't some New York Knicks type stuff, I don't know what is. Anunoby to DiVincenzo. Dante down the lane to a cutting. Precious Achiuwa for the dunk. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton down the lane, goes up for the layup. 26 all. The Knicks somehow blow this double-digit lead. And here comes McBride. And every time McBride touches the ball, McConnell is pressuring the basketball. Anunoby, and this is why these are important minutes. Brunson gets off the floor, and you lose 11 points. Hart drives. Hart, mid-range shot. That's good. Josh Hart, 28-26. Here comes McConnell. Out to Halliburton. Halliburton drives right. Gives it to McConnell. McConnell, wide open three. That's no good. McConnell's not comfortable from three. Halliburton shoots a three, and that's good. And the Indiana Pacers, as Dante DiVincenzo is upset, take the lead. I mean, can Brunson not, like, does Brunson? Jesus. Achiuwa with the drive. No call. What a drive from Precious. Siakam down the lane, kicks it out. Halliburton, open three, no good. Rebound. Hart pushes the ball up the court. Hart drives. Hart down the lane, and Hart scores. Not the easiest looking play. Here comes Toppin under the basket, and he scores, and the foul. And the Pacers are just pushing the ball up the court, man. (32-31) New York. Toppin for the rebound, for the gets the pass, gets the N1 at the free throw line for a 3-point play. What a finish. That's why I told you guys, you got to finish the quarter strong. Toppin misses the free throw. And Hart down the lane to Anunoby. Terrible defense there by the Pacers. Credit to the Knicks for picking up Anunoby down the lane. 34-31 New York. Here comes McConnell. Down the lane to Siakam. Mid-range shot. And that's good. Too much space there. And that was all created by Siakam. I don't understand that coverage defensively on McConnell. Too much space. That was all created by McConnell. All created by McConnell. Here comes McBride. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds here in the first quarter. McBride drives. McBride shoots it early in the shot clock, and he scores. 36-33. Nice bucket there by McBride. Here comes McConnell to Toppin at the buzzer. Are they going to call the foul? And they're going to call the foul on McBride on the three-point attempt. What a terrible foul by Deuce McBride. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul today. (36-33) with 0.3 to go. We bail out the Pacers. Terrible ending to this first quarter by the Knicks. Terrible ending. Almost 500 in the chat watching. Toppin, second free throw, it's good. He makes his first two free throws. 36-35. Toppin, an opportunity here for a tie game. 36 points in the first quarter. Knicks had this first quarter, man. In under a minute, they allow the Pacers to score 11 points, and Toppin ties the game at 36. First quarter is over. After one, it is 36 all. Disappointing ending there by the New York Knicks. Knicks with 4 turnovers in the first quarter, all of the 4 turnovers by Josh Hart. Other than that blemish, man. Other than that, Josh Hart with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 3 from the field. He played all 12 minutes, but had 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers. Not a good start there from Hart from that perspective. And I mean, you just disappointing ending to the first quarter after an outstanding start from OG Anunoby with 12 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, played 11 minutes of the 12 minutes there in the first quarter. And he ends the quarter with a -2. Everybody was a plus 11 at one point. And now Josh Hart ends at an even 0. Dante ends at an even. And Anunoby ends at a -2. McBride at a -5. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Knicks, this is how crazy it is, right? It is 36-36, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks shot 76%. I'm going to repeat that. The Knicks shot 76% from the field on 21 attempts. They shot 76% on 21 overall attempts. They shot 50% from 3, and it's a tie game. The Pacers shoot 40% from 3 and 48% from the field, and somehow they are in a tie game. Unbelievable. Pacers shoot 7 free throw attempts to the Knicks 2. There goes your referee in there. And they get up 10 3-point attempts to the Knicks only 6 attempts in the first quarter. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my and this is why I say, I think it was somebody said, "Where's JB?" And that's what I was saying, that the opportunity, the ability to potentially, one of the ways that you can get Brunson minutes is by getting up to double digits. Brunson played 8 of 12 minutes. I mean, how many more do you want him to play? 9? I mean, Thibodeau was trying to give him some rest. And when they went up, what was the lead at some point? It was like what, 24-16? At that point, you're thinking, okay, now it's a good chance to bring in some players off the bench and give them some rest. That's the idea. Create some separation, allows Tibbs to try to steal minutes. But come on, man. I mean, literally at the time that he comes to the bench, it's like, come on. Twenty-four 13. 24-13. As the second quarter gets ready to begin, here we go. McBride down the lane, picked up by McConnell, 10 seconds in the shot clock. Here comes McBride. 5 seconds, 4 seconds to Anunoby. Anunoby goes up. He no good. Rebound Isaiah Jackson. For the Pacers, you have Toppin, Jackson, Shepard, Siakam, and McConnell. And for the Knicks, you have McBride, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, Hart, and Precious Achua. Here comes Siakam. Turnover, McConnell. Here comes Hart. Gives it to Achua. Precious gives it to McBride. Turnover, Indiana. Here comes McBride with 15 seconds in the shot clock. Defended by McConnell. Gets the screen from Anunoby. He goes left. Shoots the mid-range shot. No good. Rebound. Obi Toppin. And here come the Pacers. Obi to McConnell. To Shepard. Isaiah Jackson. Siakam down the lane. Siakam. Mid-range shot. No good. And here come the Knicks. Josh Hart down the lane, goes up, and no foul called. They're going to call the foul. The other ref from the other sideline, Mark Davis, the referee in front of the play, doesn't call the foul. But the referee from the trailing referee calls that foul. Josh Hart was upset initially, thought a foul should have been called, but he does get 2 free throws as he goes up and gets ready to shoot the first free throw. First free throw's up, and it is good. 526 watching live. Jalen Brunson is not in the Knicks bench. Josh Hart makes the second free throw. Well, that explains it. McConnell down the lane, and McConnell scores. I've talked about this coverage on McConnell, playing him to his hip. I don't like that type of technique on him. You got to play shoulder to shoulder on him. Here comes McBride for the layup and the foul. He misses the layup, but he's fouled by Isaiah Jackson. McBride's going to go to the free throw line for 2. There's major concern right now, ladies and gentlemen, with Jalen Brunson, who is not on the Knicks bench as of this moment. He was holding his hand on a play where he got knocked in the first quarter. And he's still not on the Knicks bench. He's been out since the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. McBride makes both free throws. 40-38. Out of bounds. McBride felt they should have challenged the play. And here comes McConnell. McConnell down the lane. And they're going to call the and 1 play on Isaiah Jackson. TJ McConnell again gets a nice assist on Jackson. They just and you see that defense there. They're playing him to his hip, forcing him left. It's actually not it's not the recommended way to defend him, in my opinion. I want to keep him in front of me. I'm not playing him to the side. And the thing is, McBride has to be more physical if that's the type of defense he's going to play. And the Knicks are down 1, and this is a little bit of a danger zone because we don't know what's going on with Brunson. Hartenstein drives. Hartenstein down the lane. Hartenstein, no good. Rebound Siakam. Here come the Pacers pushing the ball up the court to the corner to Shepard, and that's a 3. And the Pacers go up 44-40. Knicks down 4, and Jalen Brunson's not on the bench. Anunoby shoots a 3. That's good. OG Anunoby. Here comes Toppin. To McConnell. McConnell. Down the lane. McConnell shoots the mid-range shot. No good. Rebound Hart. That was a little bit better defense there on McConnell. Hart down the lane to McBride. McBride transition 3. No good. Offensive rebound Precious. Anunoby to Achua. Back to Anunoby for 3. No good. Rebound McConnell. Shepard to a McConnell to the corner. Obi shoots the open three, and that's good. Obi Toppin. 47-43. And McConnell had the easy two and just went over for the three to Obi Toppin. Here comes McBride. McBride, corner three. No good. Knicks down 4. Here comes Siakam, one-on-one against Anunoby down the lane, and he scores. And the Pacers go up 49-43. And Brunson is still not on the Knicks bench. I'm concerned now. And Rick Brunson, this is not good. Rick Brunson has gone back to the locker room. Reports are Rick Brunson. Rick Brunson, Jalen Brunson's dad, has gone back to the locker room to check on his son. Mind you, that has to be concerning, because if the father's saying, forget my job title, forget my job, I know I'm an assistant coach, I'm going back to check my son, there has to be some concern there. Freaking Nemhard. Always someone, man. He was holding his hand against his body, so I don't think it's a groin injury. I don't think it's a groin injury, GQ. 622 watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Man, I don't even know if I want to call these plays until I know what's going on with Brunson. There's still no update on Jalen Brunson as of this very, very minute. Still no update. My Lord. Could it be the groin? I saw him grabbing his hand. Oh, man, come on. Like, please, no, don't do this to us, man. We're already missing half the team. Strive, thank you for being a channel member. That's what it looked like to me. I thought it may be the groin, but then it looked like to me it was his hand because he was grabbing it against his body. Almost 700 on the check-in. Are those Pacers fans because they know Brunson's out? Come on, man. Please. Oh, my God. Or maybe maybe it was his. Maybe it was a Manscaped check. Because I don't know if it was the groin. But the Knicks are down. They inbound the ball to McBride. And here comes Anunoby to a cutting Hartenstein for the open dunk. 49 45. Here comes Nembhard. Checks into the ball game. Nembhard, defended by Hart. To the corner to Neesmith. Neesmith to McConnell. Back to Neesmith. Neesmith one-on-one against Precious Achua. Neesmith down the lane to Nembhard. Nembhard at the buzzard. No good. Rebound. Isaiah Jackson, offensive rebound. Nembhard down the lane to the corner to Shepard. Open three. That's good. And the Knicks did not get the offensive rebound, and they pay for it as they give up a three. Here comes McBride. McBride to Hart, to the corner to Anunoby for a three, and that's good. OG Anunoby responds from downtown as Rick Carla is upset. Here comes McConnell to a cutting Shepard who catches OG sleeping. The Knicks are just not sharp defensively since they gave up that run, man. 54-48 Indiana, 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here comes Josh Hart. Gets the screen from Hartenstein. Gives it to Anunoby. Anunoby with 6 seconds in the shot clock. Gets the screen from Hartenstein. Goes left to the basket. Goes up, and he's fouled by Isaiah Jackson. Ben Shepard, who shot 31% from the field during the regular season, is now 2 of 2 from 3 tonight. 3 of 3 overall as OG hits his first free throw. Free throw. During the regular 639 watching Anunoby. During the regular 639 watching Anunoby. Concern still over Jalen Brunson. 54-50. The Knicks are hanging in there, but we need our leader back. Here comes Halliburton. Gets the screen from Miles Turner, who checks into the ballgame. Turner, mid-range shot. No good. Rebound, Josh Hart. Gives it out to DiVincenzo. Down the lane. DiVincenzo is blocked by Miles Turner. It'll be Knicks basketball. 54-50 Indiana. 18 seconds left in the shot clock. 5 minutes and 54 seconds left into the second quarter. McBride inbounds the ball. McBride throws it up for Hartenstein. Knicks had trouble there inbounding the ball. McBride, 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Hartenstein to a cutting Josh Hart for the layup. What a play. The Knicks got lucky there that play was not a turnover. Here comes Turner to Nembhard. Nembhard to Halliburton. Halliburton, step back, open three. That's good. 57-52 with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. McBride to Anunoby. Anunoby, 10 seconds in the shot clock. Anunoby down the lane, left-handed layup, and that's good. OG Anunoby, 57-54. Here comes Shepard. Gives it out to Halliburton. Halliburton to a cutting Miles Turner for the dunk. The Knicks are just not defending right now. They're not getting any stops. 59-54. Here comes Hartenstein to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo goes behind Hartenstein again. Down the lane. Shoots the right-handed floater. No good. Rebound Hartenstein. Hart And it's going to be out of bounds, tipped pass, out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. $2 super chat from Ant Guapo. It's Jeff. Just wanted to show my support. Hashtag Team JD. Thank you, Jeff, for the support. Hope all is well. Hope the recovery is going good for you, my brother. Thank you for the $2 super chat. McBride checks the ball. 5 seconds in the shot clock. McBride goes right to a cutting Hartenstein. Left-handed floater, short. Rebound Turner. Here come the Pacers. This is danger zone right now for the Knicks. Halliburton to a cutting Siakam, man, that's good. And the Pacers go up 61-54. No sign of Jalen Brunson. This is bad. No sign, no update. McBride to Hart. Hartenstein, 5 seconds in the shot clock. Hartenstein to Anunoby down the lane. Anunoby goes up. Short. Rebound Anunoby. Goes up again. No good. Rebound Siakam. Here come the Pacers. Siakam one-on-one against Anunoby. Kicks it back out to Halliburton. Halliburton out to Neesmith. Wide open three. No good. Rebound Hart. And another turnover by the Knicks. A sore right foot, questionable to return for Jalen Brunson. Halliburton wide open, and that's good. The Knicks are lost on defense. Knicks down 10. Timeout, New York. Hate this, man. Look good without your best player, huh, Indiana? You look good without our best player. Sore right foot is the report on Jalen Brunson, questionable to return. How, like, that is odd. Rick Brunson has returned to the Knicks bench. Leon Rose is back in his seat. But somehow, sore right foot. I can't wrap my head around that. Like, where did that come from? Sore right foot. What? How in the world are we gonna pull this off? How in the world are we gonna pull this off, ladies and gentlemen? I'm looking at. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, so this is Fred Katz's tweet. The play that we've all speculated as the one where Brunson got hurt was not actually the one, I'm told. He got accidentally hit in the nuts by Nemhard, and that's why he reacted like that. Injury happened on another play. I don't know which one. So there you go. It's not on the play that we all think it is. According to Fred Katz, it is not the play that we think it is. Jalen Brunson hurt his right foot on another play, But Fred Katz cannot figure, and I can't figure out which one. Unbelievable. And now you're thinking, I mean, this is I don't know how this team is gonna like at this point you start to think, how is this team gonna survive? How is it gonna survive? Like, what's the plan now? This coach is gonna have to coach his behind off, man. Gonna have to coach his living behind off. 800 in the chat watching. He's gonna have to coach his behind off to pull this out, to have this team survive. I mean, at this point, and here we go. Dante DiVincenzo, 10 seconds in the shot clock. What are they going to run off the timeout? DiVincenzo down the lane. What a shot. Gets the roll. Here comes Halliburton. Knicks down 8. They need to finish this quarter strong. Halliburton gets the screen from Turner. Halliburton goes right. Halliburton down the lane. Gives it out to Siakam. Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton shoots the three, and that's good. And Halliburton, you allow them to get going, and now he's going. 67-56. Here comes Hartenstein to DiVincenzo. Knicks down 11. DiVincenzo almost turns the ball over. Out to McBride. McBride in the corner to a cutting Hartenstein. Left-handed floater, and that's good. And the Knicks are down 9. Halliburton, step back, long distance three. That's no good. Rebound, Achua gives it out to Josh Hart. And Alec Burks is getting ready to check into the ball game. Pressure, shoot that three. DiVincenzo out to Hartenstein. Back to DiVincenzo for the three. That's good. Big shot there from Dante. The Knicks are down 6. And the crowd is back into it. Josh Hart, tight defense on them hard. Turner goes up. Turner, no good. Tip back is good. Hartenstein, come on, get that rebound. Knicks down 8 again. Here comes Hartenstein to Josh Hart. Hart to DiVincenzo. 8 seconds in the shot clock. DiVincenzo pulls up from 3. Rebound Turner. Here come the Pacers. Under 1 minute to go. Nembhard one-on-one against McBride. He goes up and he scores. And the Pacers are up 10. Foul called on Nesmith. 44 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 71 points by the Indiana Pacers. (71-61). Unbelievable. Alec Burks checks in for McBride with 44 seconds to go in the second quarter. Not the greatest of situations to bring in Alec Burks. Hey, Burks, come in. Get hot in 44 seconds. Get it going. Not the greatest way to create rhythm. Here comes Precious. Scores! Off a cut. Precious gets rewarded. Cuts to the baseline, and he's picked up. Nice pass by DiVincenzo to a cutting Precious Achua. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton to Nembhard. Nembhard open mid-range jump shot, and that's good. 73 points by the Indiana Pacers. Shot clock turned off. 15.9 seconds to go here. Here comes Burks. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Burks one-on-one against Nembhard. Burks cuts down the lane. Burks mid-range shot and no good. I mean, come on, man. That's the best shot we can get. Burks hasn't been like, why are we giving the halftime? 73-63 Indiana. DiVincenzo is not happy. Knicks down 10. Oh. And I'm gonna say this to be fair. Knicks scores 63 points. Say what you want about Brunson, and hey, maybe having your best player, even though he necessarily is not a strong defender, he's a decent defender. He's not a strong defender. I think he's decent because he gets charges, and depending on the matchup, he's not always a liability, right? Maybe that somehow gets you to play better defense, just because you know he's on the court. But I'm telling you right now, they're supposed to be better defensively with him off the court. They're supposed to be. And if we want to talk about strictly personnel, you have McBride out there, you have Hart out there, you have Precious out there, you have OG out there. You're supposed to be much better defensively. And they're losing this game right now because of their defense. That's why they're losing this game. They scored 63 points. They're losing this game because of defense. Now, they're not going to win the series. You're not winning this series without Brunson. I'm sorry, guys. If Brunson's out, you're not winning this series. I don't think so. This is a team. The Pacers are a team that they're going to make you pay for every mistake you make because of the way they play, their style of play. It's literally a 2024 version of Mike D'Antoni's Suns. Not the Mike D'Antoni Rockets, because they were still very heavily James Harden uh centric, but more so the Joe Johnson, Quentin Richardson, Sean Marion, Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Phoenix Suns. And those teams, although I think that team was a better team and had more talent, they play a similar style of basketball where ball's moving and whoever has the ball, whoever's the first guy open is taking that shot. Now, the Pacers are a little bit slightly different in that they get the shot up quickly, but they'll use some of the shot clock if they need to. They're looking for the best shot. They're not necessarily looking for the first shot like Mike D'Antoni's Suns did. Mike D'Antoni's first open shot, take it. 7 seconds or less. It's a little bit different with the Pacers. Same style, similar styles, but they don't necessarily want to get up a shot in 7 seconds if it's not a good shot. They're looking for the best shot in a possession. And you've seen it many times so far tonight. They'll drive down the lane. They'll have an open lane for a mid-range shot or a layup, and they're kicking it back out because the defense collapsed, and there's your open three. Now, Tom Thibodeau is going to have to make an adjustment with this three-point defense. The Pacers shoot 52.6% from three in the first half, 10 of 19. They're on pace to make 23s. Not good. Not good. Tyrese Halliburton with 22 points in the first half, 5 assists, 5 threes for Tyrese on 8 attempts. Not good. So Tom Thibodeau is going to have to think about what type of adjustment he's going to make. And they're trying to show maybe the play that Brunson, they're trying to find the play of when Brunson might have. They're showing the play when Brunson asked to check out. All right, so maybe hold on. Maybe I can show here the play for you guys. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can show the play. Okay. Let me see if I can show the play here. You guys see this? This looks to be the play. Hold on, let me see if I can. All right, it's not.
Keep it
It's
minimized.
not.
Keep it minimized.
Okay. This seems to be the play from Stefan Bondi says this looks like the play where Brunson got hurt. And I'm trying to find it, it's wild. It's hard to see. Maybe it was the pivot when he went to close out on McConnell. Right there, that pivot right there, that plant. When he plant that foot and he tried to kind of recover, it looks like that is where maybe I'll pause it right there. I paused it right there. You see where he's at right there, that plant? Because right after this step, notice how he takes like a little bit of a hop. See right there? Like right there, at this point here, his right foot becomes weak. He's feeling it now. See that hop right there? Look at that hop. Boom. Look at that hop right there. Boom. See that hop? That crisscross hop there was more of him trying to laboring the foot because he felt the pressure there. So I have no idea what type of that's.
If you don't come back second half, it's a bad sign, bro.
Well, give me a thought, CP.
I mean, oh man, oh man, bro. We just gotta see if he comes back second half, man. But they don't
He
have
goes
much
out the
time.
game. They score 11 points in
Yeah,
50
that
seconds.
was ridiculous, and that just the mental errors, the defensive lapses. They have no idea where these guys are flying out from. Guys are flying in from wide open threes. They've got to correct that first and foremost. 73 points and a half. Like they got to tighten up. It's too many mental errors again. Bad defense, but Brunson is the number one concern, man. If he don't come back in the second half, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, pretty difficult to analyze this game so far without knowing his status because, the team still scores 63 points. They still CP. They shot 58% from the field and 46% from three. You got 22 points in the first half from OG Anunoby. You got 10 points from Josh Hart. You got 8 points from DiVincenzo. You got 8 points from Hartenstein. You had 10 points from the bench in the first half. They're on pace. Your bench is on pace to give you 20 points.
Can't stop it.
And yet, you know, the Pacers shoot 52% from three and 57% overall. You give up 73 points. I mean, that second quarter when he wasn't there, you give up almost 40 points to the Pacers. So uncharacteristically, you would think, as I mentioned earlier, when you have Josh Harden and Precious and OG and McBride, like that lineup right there, you're supposed to be much better defensively, and uncharacteristically they weren't. So, you add that to the fact that now the Pacers have confidence. Tyler Halliburton has it going with 22 points, 5 of 8 from three, and now you're Tom Thibodeau and you're facing with immediate adversity. I'm pretty sure he has an idea at this point if Brunson's coming back or not. And if he's not, he's gonna have to make an adjustment on his 3 point defense because you're in danger zone down 10 to start this third quarter. You know, it's these first 5 minutes, first 3 minutes of the third quarter is gonna be very important because if they come out of this half without Brunson, then these first 3, 4 minutes are
Critical.
immediate danger zone
Yep.
because you don't want to, fall back double digits. The Pacers are a difficult team to come back on. I know they play high pace and they give you that illusion. You think you can come back, but with the way they play, you're down big against them. It's pretty difficult to come back against that team.
Yeah, no question about it, man. Let's see what happens in the second half. We got Stephon Marbury coming through for post game. We'll get Steph's thoughts on the Brunson injury. See what happens in the second half. Stay positive. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep refreshing Twitter. See if we get any updates,
Yep.
and just take one step at a time, man. Let's go. Play
Yes.
by play, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the mods. Let's keep the positive vibes going, even if Jalen. Oh, he's on the court warming up. Damn, he's shooting on the court now.
This is the anniversary of the 1970 finals. Is he pulling a Willis Reed? Let's go,
I
Captain Clutch. Let's go.
All right, Fred Katz just tweeted. Jalen Brunson just walked out onto the court to a standing ovation. How about that, CP?
The
He's taking
spirit of
free
Willis.
throws.
It's the spirit of Willis.
Look at this. Jalen Brunson just walked out onto the court to a standing ovation. He's taking free throws as the rest of his team emerges from the locker room. MVP chants have broken out.
Let's go. It's the spirit of Willis, baby.
Bro,
Let's
you
go.
imagine he comes, he comes back and we win and he somehow has 30.
On the night the MVP was announced. Let's go.
Bro,
Let's go.
we have over 1,100 in the chat. Wow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Knicks Fan TV play-by-play game 2 at Madison Square Garden. New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers. Knicks down 10. The watch right now is on Jalen Brunson.
MSG's
Looks
about
like
to go crazy
he
right now.
is going to make an attempt to come back in the second half as MVP chants have breaking out in Madison Square Garden. The crowd is going crazy, and we're getting some flashback to potential Willis Reed moment. I mean, let's see what happens here. Knicks Fan TV play-by-play brought to you by UnderdogFantasy.com. Make sure you go to UnderdogFantasy.com. Sign up, promo code KFTV. Very important that you use the promo code because you get a instant deposit match up to $100. That means if you deposit $50, they'll give you 50. If you go 100, they'll give you 100. If you go 200, they'll give you 100 because that's the max you'll get. So take advantage of that deposit bonus, promo code KFTV, and let's start winning some money, man. As we monitor our picks, I mean, Jalen Brunson has, what did he have before? 5 points. I don't even think the special is going to save me, but you never know with him. As I have him at 33.5 points on the higher. Josh Hart, I had him at 35. I had him lower. And right now, he has 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. And that means that he has 21 total points, rebounds, and assists. So we'll monitor that. I mean, if we're looking at pace, he's on pace to breaking that and going on the higher. Dante DiVincenzo, 17 and a half was the mark. He has 8 points. So that'll be a down to the wire pick right there. Precious Achua over 4.5 rebounds. He has 1 rebound, and he only played 3 minutes in the first half. Oh man, Thibodeau somehow only played him 3 minutes in the first half, bro. And Precious went 3 for 3. He has 6 points in 3 minutes. Unfortunately, he's a minus 615 because he was part of that whole 50-second fiasco where they gave up an 11-0 run. So that's why sometimes the plus minus can be a little bit deceiving because you might just be on the court when something wild happens and it reflects negatively on you. That's also why Thibodeau says that he does not like the plus minus stat because sometimes from a game to game standpoint, maybe from a duration, it tells you the story. But from a game to game standpoint, the plus minus stat does not tell you the exact story of what happened in that game. We have McBride with 16 minutes in the first half. So obviously he had to play, but you didn't get much from McBride. 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from three. And that's important for him. The 0 of 2 from three, he has to. And Brunson is talking to Josh Hart. And the interesting thing is Brunson kind of told the crowd to calm down as he was coming out on the court. And it looks like Brunson's going to try to play. Uh-oh. And Jalen Brunson is going to try to play. Here we go. Brunson to a cutting Anunoby. Anunoby down the lane to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to Hartenstein. Back to Hart. Hart shoots a three. No good. And here come the Pacers. To Nembhard. Nembhard down the lane, goes up, and he scores. Knicks down 12. I mean, Brunson doesn't look right because he's like jogging. Anunoby goes up. Anunoby, where's the foul call? And they call the foul late on the second attempt by Anunoby. But the first attempt, Nembhard should have been called for a reaching foul. Nevertheless, Anunoby's going to go to the free throw line for 2. As Fred Katz tweets, Willis Reed famously jogged out of the tunnel, surprising his teammates in Game 7 of NBA Finals. Exactly 54 years ago today, as Anunoby misses the first free throw. That's 2 free throws he's missed tonight. Anunoby hits the second free throw. Here we go. Neesmith shoots the 3, no good. Rebound, New York. DiVincenzo. Here comes Anunoby to DiVincenzo. Hits the 3. Here comes Nembhard. To Siakam. Halliburton down to Siakam down the lane. He misses the layup. Here comes Brunson. Brunson to Anunoby. Oh, and Brunson's limping. Back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. No foul called. Halliburton to Nembhard. Nembhard with the easy transition layup. Here comes Brunson down the lane to DiVincenzo. Corner 3. That's good. Dante DiVincenzo. And Jalen Brunson is being more of a playmaker here to start the third quarter. And Brunson, yeah, that's Nembhard. Easy bucket on Brunson there. They're going to look to attack Brunson here. Knicks down 9. Anunoby to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to a cutting DiVincenzo. What a dunk! What a dunk from Dante DiVincenzo. The crowd is trying to get into it. Knicks down 7. 9 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the third. And they're going to call a... Is that a foul or out of bounds? Here comes Neesmith. Defended by Hart. Nemhard. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Yakam down the lane. He misses the layup. Nicely contested there from Anunoby. Here comes Josh Hart. Hart down the lane. Kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson goes up for the layup. No good. Tipped in by Josh Hart. Here we go. Knicks down 5. Here comes Halliburton. Throws it to the corner to Neesmith. Nemhard. Offensive foul on Jalen Brunson. Miles Turner. Jalen Brunson gets the offensive foul, and you could tell he's trying his best. What is this foot stuff? $10 super chat from the Knicks Realist. My lord, the defense is trash. Hopefully they're better here in the second half. The Knicks Realist. Timeout on the floor, Indiana. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go, Knicks. Fight back. Fight back. 79-74, 8 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. Again, the story is Jalen Brunson with a sore right foot comes back and is giving it a shot here in the second half. I'll tell you this. He does not look like himself so far in the third quarter. He's not moving like himself, but a 70% Brunson might be good enough. He's being a playmaker to start out. And he said, as we hear the report here.
Now I spoke with Tibbs. Tibbs and said I can go. Now I spoke with Tibbs and he said he doesn't quite know how much he can use with Jalen, but he's going to monitor him to see the progress moving forward.
So Thibodeau doesn't know how much he can use Jalen, but he's going to monitor Jalen Brunson minute to minute here. $2 super chat from Laidback91. Sit Brunson down. So would you guys sacrifice this game? Would you go, as Barbara Carroll says, Brunson is out there for inspiration. What are you guys doing? Are you just sitting Brunson for this game and saying, you know what? It is what it is. Let's get ready for game 3. Or as J. Cole says, hell no, play him. Fish Hunter says, sit him down. Mac, thank you for your channel member, says, sit him. Cynthia says, is a good question. Trick says, sit him. Barbara says, no, I'm trying to win. Bada Big says, play him. Corso 117 says, it's up to Jalen. Just Bruce says, I would take the L. Bimmer Jazz says, let him do whatever he wants. Wilson Martinez, thank you for being a channel member, says, play through. Strive, thank you for being a channel member, says, sometimes you got to save the player from themselves. Jayco says, we can't even guarantee he will play the next game. Ray Melendez, thank you for being a channel member, says, double-edged sword. Play him, he can get worse. Sit him, and we lose. That's the playoffs. 865 watching Man, what is going to happen here as we get ready to resume play? As we get ready to resume play, the Knicks are on offense. Josh Hart inbounds the ball. Brunson crosses half court. He's tightly defended by Nembhard. Dante to Anunoby. Anunoby defended by Siakam. Gets the screen from Hartenstein, and he's fouled. Or they're going to call the kickball. It'll be Knicks ball. $5 super chat from Matthew Henry, JD Sterling, JD Breen, JDK should have signed. Hold on, I'll catch up to this now. Brunson down the lane and the foul, and Brunson's hurt. He's in pain, but he gets right back up. And one. Jalen Brunson cuts the deficit to 3. What a play, man. This kid, as Amari Stoudemire tries to amp up the crowd. Jalen Brunson goes to the free throw line. Free throws up, and it is good. And the crowd is chanting defense. Here comes Nembhard. Crosses half court, defended by Brunson. Nembhard stops his dribble. Turns the ball over. Bad pass from Nembhard. Knicks ball. Here comes Brunson. To DiVincenzo. Knicks down 2. To a cutting Hartenstein. Hartenstein to the bench. To Hart. Hart with a left-handed layup, and he scores. And the Knicks tie the game. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton defended by Hartenstein on the mismatch. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Halliburton to Siakam. Siakam shoots the 3. No good. Rebound Brunson. Here come the New York Knicks. Josh Hart gives it to Brunson. Brunson, 15 seconds in the shot clock. 1-on-1 against Neesmith. Now he's looking for the screen. Doesn't get it. 10 seconds. Brunson to Hart to the corner. And Anunoby puts it in from downtown, and the Knicks take the lead. 82-79. Here comes Neesmith. Turner down the lane. Turner goes up. Tightly defended by Anunoby. Picked up by Josh Hart. Here comes Hart. Stops his dribble to a cutting DiVincenzo. Timeout, Indiana. 84-79, New York. What a comeback by the New York Knicks. Wow. Let's go. $5 super chat from Matthew Henry, JD Sterling, JD Breen, JDK. Should have signed up a long time ago. You do a hell of a job, bro. KFTV, Carolina Brigade. Let's go. Thank you for being a channel member. Matthew Henry, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the chat, the mods, the channel members. Over 800 watching. Let's get them likes up. Let's get the likes up. It is just free support. Let's get to 400 likes. We're only 25 likes away. Only 25 likes away from 400. Over 800 on the check-in. Shout out to HP Carlos. Thank you for the kind words from Portugal. Keenan Lambert, Christopher Ashley. Thank you for being a channel member. Flyboy Kev. Hard tackle CB, Nick Malta, Rico World Peace. Let's go. What? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Let's go. Knicks up 5, 6 minutes, 41 seconds to go. And don't you know it? Inspired by Jalen Brunson. What a surprise. Your best player comes back. And the team comes back and takes the lead. This is something special. Wow. This team is never going to quit, man. Fly Boy, Kev gives 5 KnicksFanTV membership, which goes to MJK94. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel membership. Welcome to the franchise. Joseph Luciano, welcome. G5 Weeze, welcome. David Dean, welcome. Ex Nihilo, welcome. Those are the 5 channel memberships gifted by Flyboy Kev. Shout out to Flyboy Kev. Thank you for being a channel member. What a comeback. This team just never gonna quit. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. You got Steve Novak, Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell, Stephon Marbury, Tim Thomas, Walt Clyde Frazier, Bernard King, Gerald Wilkins, John Starks, Amari Stoudemire, Knicks alumni tonight, showing support to your New York Knicks. And here we go. Obi fakes, Obi shoots and he scores. $84-81. Here comes Brunson, defended by Nembhard. Brunson by the free throw line, backs him down. Brunson stops. Brunson, 5 seconds in the shot clock. Brunson, 3 seconds. To a cutting, turns the ball over, picked up by Halliburton. Here comes Nembhard. Out to Halliburton. Halliburton to the corner to Neesmith. Open 3. No good. Rebound. Hartenstein. Here come the Knicks. And Jalen Brunson looks a little step slow, but he's battling out there. Hartenstein, left-handed floater, and a foul is going to be called on Indiana. Here we go. Did Hartenstein miss that first free throw? No, he made it. And Hartenstein makes both free throws. It is 86-81. Here comes Turner. 15 seconds in the shot clock. They're going to call the foul on DiVincenzo. Oh, Dante and Halliburton going face to face there. Dante felt like Halliburton flopped. Here comes McConnell, defended by Josh Hart. McConnell down the lane. McConnell fadeaway, no good. Rebound, New York. Here comes Josh Hart. Anunoby shoots a 3. No good. Rebound, Halliburton. and he pushes the ball up the court. Halliburton to the corner. Gives it to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. He's defended by Hartenstein. Halliburton drives right. Halliburton down the lane to the corner. Around the horn. Nesmith goes up. Blocked by Anunoby. Out to Brunson. And here comes Brunson. Down the lane. And he loses the ball. Picks it back up to Anunoby for the score. And the Knicks go up 7. What a sequence. Ten seconds of the shot clock for Indiana. Here comes Halliburton to Obi. Obi to McConnell. McConnell goes up. McConnell, where's the travel? No call. It'll be Indiana ball. Where's the travel? TJ McConnell traveled. They didn't call it. What a block from OG Anunoby. And Brunson continues to be a playmaker with the assist to Anunoby. 88-81, New York. Woo. Over 800 in the chat. (88-81), 14 seconds in the shot clock will be for Indiana as they're figuring out the clock situation here. And this benefits the Knicks right now because Brunson, who looked like McBride was coming in for Brunson, he's going to get this time to rest. And Thibodeau might just leave him in. Thibodeau's now going to call a timeout. So Thibodeau allowed this rest, this situation to play out. And then what he does is he calls the timeout after they're ready to check back in just to get his team more rest. Good timeout there by Tom Thibodeau. Very good timeout because what he's going to do is you got the clock situation, so that took some time. Now you're going to call the timeout, so now it's going to take some time, and he's probably still, if he takes Brunson out now and tries to steal minutes, that right there is even more time to give Brunson some rest because Brunson's giving it a go. That doesn't mean that you have to treat him in the second half like if he's 100% and you're playing him all 24 minutes in the second half. You can't do that. You cannot do that. If the guy is coming back, he's giving it a go. You have to manage him like it's the regular season. I'm sorry. Right? What's the point? You can't just say, okay, you're good to go. Yeah, here, play 22 of 24 minutes in the second half. What? That's not smart. That's not protecting your player. Because what will happen is he'll kill himself 22, 23, 24 minutes in the second half, and then we'll get a report after the game or tomorrow that, you know what? Yeah, Jalen Brunson is questionable or doubtful for game 3. I don't want that to happen. So good timeout there by Tom Thibodeau. Blue, BLU, Blue. Welcome to the franchise. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Welcome to KnicksFanTV. Welcome to the franchise. Welcome to the channel membership club. We do a lot of giveaways for our channel members. And good ones, too. 3 seconds in the shot clock. Shepard goes up. Blocked by Hart. Here comes Brunson. Out to Anunoby. And Anunoby's hurt. Anunoby's hurt. Anunoby's hurt. Turnover. Brunson. Anunoby's hurt. He can't even get up. Can y'all call another timeout? Anunoby can't move. Call a timeout. Is that a cramp? Maybe it's a cramp. Hart shoots the 3, no good. That was not smart. And a take foul by Brunson. And this is unbelievable. This Knicks team is falling apart. They are falling apart. Halliburton goes up and scores on the layup. Precious Achiuwa comes in for Anunoby. Now Anunoby check goes into the locker room. Why did I have to do this play-by-play? It's so all this stuff. Brunson goes up. Brunson scores. 83-92. Here comes McConnell. He's defended by Precious Achiuwa. Halliburton picked up by Hart. Gets the screen from Isaiah Jackson. Halliburton down the lane, goes up. No good. Rebound McConnell to the corner to Shepherd. Shepherd goes up and he hits the three. Ben Shepherd with another three. And the Knicks go up. Knicks lead is cut to 6. Here comes Brunson now, defended by Halliburton. Look, Halliburton's already praying for the help. He knows he can't guard him one-on-one. Out to Josh Hart. Hart goes up. Hart scores. Where's the foul? And Obi goes up and Obi scores and the foul. Knicks up 6. The refs are definitely not giving the Knicks any of these and one calls. And somehow the same play, Obi gets a call. That's ridiculous. And Obi hits the free throw. And here comes Hartenstein, and a foul's going to be called on Isaiah Jackson. Or no, a turnover. Turnover on the Knicks. He did not get the ball through half court on time. It looks like a left hamstring from OG Anunoby. 15 seconds of shot clock. 94-89 New York. Knicks have to finish this quarter strong. Shepherd, another three. No good. Rebound Siakam. Gets the offensive rebound. Here comes Shepherd again. Out to Siakam. Siakam open three. That's no good. Rebound Toppin. And the putback. The Knicks are getting destroyed on the boards right now. 94-91. Here comes Brunson. Knicks up 3. Brunson, mid-range shot. And in and out. Rebound. Hartenstein. Back out. Brunson shoots the 3. Goes in. He gets the roll from downtown. And the Knicks go up 6. Here comes McConnell. Gets the screen. Out to Toppin. Toppin. Fake back. Step back 3. In and out. No good. Rebound Hartenstein. Here come the Knicks. Knicks look gassed out there. Hart to Hartenstein to a cutting Brunson. Brunson puts it in. Floater over McConnell. "24 seconds left in the third quarter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Knicks up by 8. Here comes McConnell. 5 seconds in the shot clock. McConnell to Isaiah Jackson. Fade away. Mid-range shot. No good. Rebound Hart. 8 seconds. Hart to Brunson. 3, 2, and the foul. They're going to call the foul. 2.9 seconds to go. Foul called on the floor against Indiana. .9. Inbounds it. DiVincenzo. Floater at the buzzer. No good. He rushed it. Knicks 99. Indiana 91. As Brunson heads to the bench to end the third quarter, but now the concern is OG Anunoby. Anunoby on his way to giving you 30 points. He had 28. Oh, man. 12 minutes to go.
Are you ready?
Are you ready for the fourth quarter?
Are you ready?
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the mods. I was hoping it was a cramp, man. I was hoping it was a cramp. $12 minutes to go here. The Knicks have to finish strong. It's going to be one of those things where we're going to win and it's not even going to feel, it may not feel like all that amazing because of OG. All right, listen, man. I was praying over 1,000 in the chat. I was praying it was the come on. I was praying it was a cramp. Let's go. Well, I don't think OG's coming back into this game. He don't play that. If he's not right, he's not playing. Telling you that right now. $12 minutes to go. Here we go. Knicks have to find a way to win this game. Cover yourself for OG's injury. Have to find a way to win this game. Here we go. Here comes Toppin down the lane to Jackson in the paint. And he scores 99-93. New York. This team is falling apart with injuries, man. This is insane. Leon Rose has to do something with his medical staff. I'm sure some people would, Tibbs gonna catch some heat about this too. I'm sure everyone's gonna have their theories. Here comes Brunson, 1-on-1 against Obi Toppin. Brunson, 1-on-1, no good. Rebound Toppin. And here comes McConnell, pushes the ball up the court. McConnell to a cutting Shepherd. Back out to Jackson. Jackson to Shepherd. Shepherd drives left. Shepherd stops to McConnell. Mid-range shot, and that's good. 99-95. Pacers start the fourth quarter on a 4-0 run. Here comes DiVincenzo to a cutting Achua, and it's blocked by Jackson. Isaiah Jackson, a top shot blocker. 9 seconds in the shot clock as Brunson inbounds the ball to DiVincenzo. Here comes Dante, 5 seconds. Dante goes up, pulls up from 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Achua. Gives it out to McBride. The Knicks will get another opportunity here. Josh Hart, 5 seconds in the shot clock. Hart goes up. Hart down the lane. Hart, no. Rebound Achua again. But they're going to call a 24-second shot clock violation as the shot by Hart did not hit the rim. And so Achua's rebound is nullified, is voided. Turnover. Here comes McConnell. 14 seconds in the shot clock. McConnell down the lane. Mid-range shot. And that's good. That's too easy. What type of defense are we playing on him? Indiana starts the fourth quarter 3 of 3. Here comes Brunson down the lane. Brunson goes up and Brunson scores. And 1. And the foul. And Brunson's yelling at McConnell. Let's go. Brunson's animated. Getting MVP chance. Opportunity for a three-point play. 101-97 New York. Brunson at the free throw line. And he makes the free throw. Knicks up 5. Here comes McConnell. Defended by Brunson. Out to Jackson. Here comes Shepherd. Siakam 1-on-1 against Josh Hart. Siakam down the lane. Shoots a fadeaway jump shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. And Isaiah Jackson gets a foul called. Jackson looking like a young Mitchell Robinson out there. He's going to go to the free throw line. The foul is going to be called on Miles McBride. Isaiah Jackson's first free throw is up, and it is no good. Misses the first free throw. Isaiah Jackson gets ready for the second free throw. And he misses both free throws. He misses both free throws. Here comes Brunson. Pull up three. No good. Here comes McConnell. Throws it out to Neesmith. To Shepard. Shepard. Are they calling a foul or timeout? Foul on Jalen Brunson. Siakam 1-on-1 against Josh Hart. Siakam backs down Josh Hart again. Siakam goes up and he scores. And Siakam's going to take that matchup every time now, going up against Josh Hart. Here comes Siakam defending Josh Hart. Hart to DiVincenzo, 10 seconds in the shot clock. DiVincenzo gets a screen from Dante. Dante down the lane, goes up to Josh Hart. Hart to DiVincenzo at the buzzer. No good. Rebound Neesmith. That's not a good shot. Here comes McConnell. 1-on-1. Siakam. This makes the adjustment, puts pressures on Siakam. Here comes McConnell. Down the lane. And he scores. Unbelievable. Come on, McBride. (102, 101). 8 minutes to go in the fourth. It's like he's not playing physical defense. What I mean by physical defense is you see how McConnell played that defense on Brunson, where he was playing to contact, like he was playing to chest contact. That's why Brunson got frustrated. He frustrated Brunson. Brunson's though he's so good that he still overcame all that and made the bucket. On the flip side, McBride, he's not playing physical defense. So although you're with him, you're not making physical contact on his body. You're not affecting his movement at all. You're just playing along with him. He goes right. You're right there with him, but you're not physical at the point of attack. And that's the adjustment that I thought they would make. I thought they would make the adjustment of playing more physical on him. Instead of going hip to hip, you go shoulder to shoulder, meaning shoulder to shoulder. I'm in front of you. Wherever you go, I'm staying in front, but I'm keeping sure my chest and my shoulders are right in front of your body so that I have enough strength to stay in front of you and still contest the shot. McConnell is not getting that type of physical play against him. He's going up. He's getting comfortable looks right now. Come on, man. He has 10 points and 11 assists in 22 minutes. And listen, he has 10 points. It feels like he has 20. He's a plus 11. Halliburton is a minus 10. He's a plus 11. Second highest plus minus on the team. And that's why it feels like 20, because all his points seem to be at key moments of the game. McBride so far, McBride had an outstanding first series in the playoffs. So far in the second round, it's only 2 games. It's only 2 games, but 2 games in the playoffs is a big deal. And so far in the playoffs, in the second round, in the first two games. Just like I said, this round might not have been a round for Mitch. Right now, it's been difficult for Deuce. And the crazy thing is, it's been mostly, yeah, a little bit of offense. It looks like it's affected his offense, but it's been more on defense for him. And OG Anunoby has officially been declared out for the game with a hamstring injury. Ten-3 run by Indiana in the last 3 minutes. Here we go. And Deuce is out of the game for Brunson. Siakam is going to check. Precious is going to come in because of Siakam. Hart hits the three. What a clutch shot from Josh Hart. Knicks go up 4. And Precious is going to defend Siakam. Precious tightly defended. And Siakam hits the shot over Precious Achiuwa. Siakam with 14 points, 7 of 16, 14 points on 16 shots. I'll take that. It's about closing the game now. Here comes Brunson, double team. Hart tipped out of bounds by Nesmith. It'll be Knicks ball. Sore left hamstring from OG Anunoby. But that looked like he pulled it. That don't look like a sore left hamstring. And here comes Brunson. Brunson. And it's going to be a kick ball. 105, 103. 7 minutes, 5 seconds to go for the New York Knicks. Over 1,000 in the chat. 14 in the shot clock. Here comes Brunson. 8 seconds. Brunson, 1-on-1 against Nembhard. Brunson stops. Brunson goes up, and he scores all the way to the basket. Wow, 107, 103. Here comes Halliburton, defended by DiVincenzo. Halliburton now picked up by Hartenstein, stops his dribble. Nice pass to Turner and the foul. It's a terrible foul by Precious Achiuwa. Why would you foul him there, man? 107, 105. Turner is going to go to the free throw line for an opportunity of 3-point play. Bad foul there by Precious Achiuwa. Turner misses the free throw. Rebound Hartenstein. "14 seconds in the shot clock. Here comes Jalen Brunson, defended by Nembhard. 8 seconds. Brunson, 1-on-1. Step back 3. Bang! Jalen Brunson from downtown. And the Knicks take a 5-point lead. Here comes Halliburton, picked up by Precious Achiuwa. The Knicks are switching everything. Siakam in the post against Josh Hart. Siakam, and he gets fouled from Josh Hart. Indiana ball. Jalen Brunson with a step back 3, all in Nembhard's grill. Here comes Siakam, 1-on-1 against Precious. Here comes the double. Turner goes down the lane to Nembhard in the corner, and that's good. Why are we double teaming Siakam, man? He don't shoot threes like that. Let him go 1-on-1 against Precious. I'll take the 2s. I don't know why we do this. I don't understand why we do this. It's the same thing we did with Embiid. It's like the double teaming. Why are we double teaming Siakam? Why? He's one-on-one against Precious in the paint. Let him go one-on-one. So what? I don't understand. Here comes Brunson. Brunson gets the ball back. 10 seconds. Brunson, a long three. No good. Rebound. Hartenstein. Kick, and he throws it away. Knicks up 2. Here comes Halliburton, defended by DiVincenzo. Tightly defended. Here comes Halliburton, 10 seconds. In the shot clock, Halliburton goes left. Turnover, stolen by DiVincenzo. Here comes Josh Hart. Josh Hart, it's no foul called. Out of bounds, Knicks ball. (110-108) Knicks. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Knicks ball with 19 seconds in the shot clock when they inbound the basketball. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks up 2. Josh Hart will inbound the basketball. He inbounds it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo and Brunson's fouled. Foul will be called. Siakam. Here Brunson's going to inbound the ball to Hart. Hart down the lane. Hart to a cutting. Isaiah Hartenstein for the dunk. What a play by Josh Hart. Knicks up 4. Here comes Nembhard. Nembhard to Siakam. Siakam down the lane. Out to Halliburton. Halliburton goes up. Right-handed floater, and it's good. 112-110. Another game down the wire. Hartenstein to the corner. DiVincenzo. Bang! Making them pay for the half-court trap on Brunson. 115-110. And the crowd is on their feet. Nembhard. Mid-range shot. No, he fakes it out. Siakam corner 3. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. And they're going to call the foul on Precious Achiuwa. Out. It's okay. They fought for the rebound. I'm not too mad at that. There's really nothing Achiuwa could do there. Like I said, I'll take 2s. I'll take free throws. I don't want 3s. Siakam to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is up, and it is... He misses. See? I'll take free throws. I'll take 2s. No 3s. And I don't even know if I'll take free throws because it stops the clock. But no 3s. Second free throw for Siakam. It is up, and he misses both free throws. Siakam 0 for 2. Here comes Brunson, and they're going to double-team Brunson every time he gets the ball. Hart stops his dribble, gives it to Hartenstein, gives it back to Brunson. 5 seconds. For the dunk. Timeout, Indiana. Let's go. Precious with the dunk. Timeout, Indiana. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the mods. That pass was nasty, says SB. Over 1,000 in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 600 likes. Let's get to 600 likes. Knicks up 7, 117 to 110 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Jalen Brunson with 23 points, 3 steals, and 5 assists in 29 minutes. 23 points in 29 minutes. He was on pace for another 40 piece. Dante DiVincenzo with 23 points. Man. Knicks need to close this game out, man. Timeout on the floor. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the mods. There's already a lot of speculation about OG Anunoby's hamstring. You know, that's a good hamstring strain, it looks like. So I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, wouldn't be surprised if that is one that he's out for the rest of his series. Wouldn't be surprised. There's no way he comes back next game for that. There's no way. I mean, he couldn't even move. Unfortunate. He could be out the rest of the series, you know, with that type of, you know, reaction that I saw. Pascal Siakam is shooting 44% from the free throw line in the playoffs. That's shocking. Here comes Halliburton. Step back, tightly contested by Precious, and he knocks it down. 117, 113. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Here comes Hart to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo drives to a cut in Hartenstein, and he's fouled. And Dante's done a great job. Sometimes you get a lot of these 3-point shooters that, you know, they just shoot threes, and they, you know, the Steve Novaks of the world. Even Clay is not like so great at it, where they can fake it out and drive like straight line speed to the basket. Dante's done a great job of like picking his spots of when to shoot that three and when he can feel the pressure, the closeout, and he'll like fake out the defender, and the defender totally gets lost, and he's able to get to the basket. Like, that's an underrated part of Dante's game. Sometimes he doesn't do it enough, but he has done it enough tonight. 2 free throws by Isaiah Hartenstein. 119, 113 New York. Here comes Halliburton. 3 minutes to go. Now he's picked up by Precious Achua. Turner tries to cross up. Step back three. No good. That's a bad shot for Miles Turner. Rebound DiVincenzo. Here come the Knicks. Here comes Brunson. One-on-one against Nembhard. Brunson stops. Brunson. One-on-one. 5 seconds. Brunson. Fade away. Wow, what a shot by Jalen Brunson. Wow. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Siakam. Good defense by Achua. Rebound Hart. Great defense by Precious. Here comes Hart. Out to Brunson. Brunson to the lane. Kicks it back out. And now he gets the ball back. 10 seconds. 2 minutes to go. 121, 113. Here comes Brunson to DiVincenzo. Dante goes up at the buzzer off the backboard. Hart is going to be called for the loose ball foul. And Josh Hart is upset. That's not a foul. That is not a foul. Halliburton at the free throw line makes the first free throw. 121, 114. The Knicks need to finish this quarter. It's the last quarter. It's the most important one. They need to finish strong. And Halliburton makes both free throws. $15 in the shot clock. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart with 9 seconds. DiVincenzo, open three. Bang! 3-point ball. Dante DiVincenzo. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton down the lane. Blocked by Hartenstein. And Hartenstein's talking trash to Halliburton. Tightly contested by Precious. Blocked by Hartenstein. There was no way that Halliburton was going to make that layup over the Knick bigs. And Dante DiVincenzo with another clutch shot. Neesmith off the inbound play, shoots the three, and he scores. 124 to 118. New York, this is where the Knicks have to close out. And here comes Hartenstein. Double dribble. They're going to call the double dribble. There's no double dribble. There's no double dribble. And they're going to call it Knicks ball. And he did not double dribble. But Carlisle might be upset because he wanted the Knicks to waste the challenge. And here come the Knicks with the ball. Cross half court. 10 seconds. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the game. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Here comes Brunson. One-on-one. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Brunson. Mid-range shot. In and out. Rebound. Precious Achua. DiVincenzo. No good. That's a bad shot from Dante. He didn't need to shoot that, but he immediately went to Tim. He said, "Yo, I know. What what a play from Precious, man! Giving your team a second chance opportunity. Great play by Precious. 52.9 seconds to go here in the ball game. Brunson's gonna inbound it. Brunson inbounds it to DiVincenzo. Out to Hartenstein. Back out to Hart. And now to Brunson. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Here comes Brunson. Stops. Brunson in the lane. Shoots the float, and that's good. He can't be guarded. You can't guard him. Barbecue chicken. Timeout, Indiana. Jalen Brunson again in the clutch. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Never quit. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the mods. Over 1,200. Eddie Suarez, Brew Crew Fishing, Whitaker Wright. Let's go. Bro, he's the MVP for real, says Mr. Harlem Knight. Reynaldo Maldonado, thank you for being a channel member. Jalen is my MVP. JB is special, says Pierce. My 2 cents. New York, we here. What a squad. Make sure you guys tune into postgame too. We got Stephon Marbury. Can you guys believe that? Stephon Marbury on a postgame? That's unbelievable to me. That's unbelievable. Guy, I grew up watching, and to think that this guy's gonna be like on a postgame show with us. That's just unbelievable. Dante DiVincenzo had a little blip there with the shot, but man, has he made clutch shots for the New York Knicks. Capped off by Jalen Brunson. And Brunson's going to go to the free throw line for a technical foul. And he makes the free throw. A Rick Carlisle technical foul. He earned it. 127, 118, New York, 41 seconds to go in the ball game. And here comes Halliburton. Halliburton throws it up. No good. Rebound or chew up. And here comes Brunson. And Brunson's fouled. As Spike Lee is celebrating, Jalen Brunson's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Yo, Brunson played every minute of the second half. And Rick Carlisle has been ejected. Rick Carlisle has picked up his second technical foul. Jalen Brunson to the free throw line, shoots the free throw, and that's good. 128 to 118, New York. Stephon Marbury in the postgame show. Number 3, the walking 21-8. One of New York City's finest. Jalen Brunson shoots the first free throw. He misses the first free throw. Want him to get 31. 29 points for Jalen Brunson. Makes his free throw. It'll be a 30 piece. And that's with missing the second quarter. Free throw is up, and he misses both free throws. Oh, man. Here comes Halliburton. Out to Turner. Turner shoots the three. No good. Rebound DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo is going to be fouled. 2 free throws for Dante. Brunson's pissed. He knew he had a chance to hit 30 there. (128-118) New York. First free throw for Dante. It's good. 1262 in the chat. Tune in for Knicks postgame for game 2 of the playoffs. Look, and Brunson's still upset that he missed 2 free throws. And Dante hits the second free throw. And here comes Halliburton. Pulls up from 3, and that's good. Halliburton shoots the... And here comes Josh Hart. Gives it to Precious. Precious crosses half court. And the ball game will be over. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Knicks win.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Knicks win game 2 at Madison Square Garden.
We are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York.
Stephon Marbury in the postgame, making... Yeah, I know. I know. It's all good, though. It's all good, though. Why don't someone ask Rick Carlisle why he left T.J. McConnell in the bench in crunch time for a second straight game? Maybe he should question himself. Let's go. Tune into postgame. Stephon Marbury joins the cast to talk Knicks basketball. Game 2 as the Knicks take a 2-0 series lead. KnicksFanTV presented by Underdog Fantasy. Go to underdogfantasy.com for an instant deposit match up to $100. Knicks play-by-play presented by Underdog Fantasy. Knicks win. 2-0 lead in the series. And obviously, we're going to turn our attention to OG Anunoby. And we'll see what his prognosis is. We probably won't even know anything until tomorrow, to be honest with you guys. But nevertheless, Jalen Brunson, man, comes back. Will his team to victory? You can add that on the laundry list of adversity that your best player, New York, has had to deal with this season in an MVP level season for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson finished in the top 5 today in MVP rankings as Nikola Jokic took on the official award of the NBA MVP award. So a lot to be happy about if you're a New York Knicks fan. A lot to be concerned about as well. But for right now, the Knicks are up 2-0 as Rick Brunson is checking on his son. Jalen Brunson leads his team to a 2-0 series lead. Stephon Marbury will be joining us for postgame next on KnicksFanTV postgame live. Can't wait for that to happen. $10 super chat from the legend Chuck D. We should never, ever give up on this team this year, ever. We are New Yorkers, Knicks Nation. We are not criers. Some of us fans sounded like Quakers tonight. Let's effing go. Represent. And that super chat has over 10 likes already, Chuck D. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you for being a channel mod, a channel supporter, the legend that you are, getting love everywhere, getting love on TNT, on national stage, on Knicks Fan TV, streets of New York, all around the globe. The legendary Chuck D with his unconditional support of the Knicks community. Shout out to you, Chuck D. We definitely need OG for the final round before the NBA Finals if the Knicks so get that deep in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm hoping it's just a grade one, which would mean probably the series, and then you can get him back for the conference finals. To be honest with you guys, you probably should be hoping for that as the best case scenario. I am dead serious because I don't know that it can be less than that. I don't think, from what I saw, I don't think this one is one of those, hey, he's just gonna miss one game. Especially you're dealing with OG here, guy who's dealt with some stuff, and you've heard rumblings that he is Kawhi like in the sense that if he's healthy, he's gonna play. If he doesn't feel right, he's not gonna play. So Knicks win, over 1,000 in the chat. Again, tune in. Make sure your notifications are hit to all so you get the notification coming up for the New York Knicks. Knicks game, post game live on Knicks Fan TV, where we will be joined by number 3, Stephon Marbury. D Soul with the $5 super chat as Chuck D's $10 super chat goes up to 30 likes as YouTube has that new feature where you can like someone's super chat. If you like the super chat, you can hit the like button on that. And D Soul says, did Josh Hart get on Reggie's mic and said, F you, Reggie, live on the broadcast? Yo, I'm hearing about it. I'm hearing about it. We might have to play that. We got Stephon Marbury next on Knicks post game live. We might have to play that. Jalen Brunson again. Oh my God. Unbelievable. 130, 121. Knicks go up 2-0. We're going to get ready for post game live. Again, what a game. What a game. Another high scoring game. Knicks win. High energy. Arena sounds. Thank you for the channel members. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to the mods for supporting this stream, supporting this play-by-play, and supporting your New York Knicks to victory. It was up and down game. It got dicey. It got scary. It got ugly. And somehow, some way, the Knicks find another way to get a home victory and take a 2-0 series lead. Bees Noriega. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. So 1 year being a franchise channel member. Says Warriors is what we have on the team, and we wanted more every game. Knicks. That is absolutely correct. Every single player on this Knicks team is a warrior, and they don't give up, and they're going to fight to the end. Hey, if it comes down to Jacob Toppin getting minutes, he's not going to give up. It's just this is a full team identity right now. But they have to find a way to get healthy, man. Good Lord. They have to find a way to get healthy. So let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in. We await game 3. Now the Knicks head to Indiana for another hostile crowd in Indiana, but the Knicks take a 2-0 lead. Knicks Fan TV, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Again, Starberry, Stephon Marbury's on the way for Knicks postgame live. Make sure you hit your notification bell. And before we leave, make sure you hit the like button so this stream can get up to 800 likes. We're at 700 likes. Thank you guys, John Talento, LOS, Chuck D, Sean Wilson, Mike, Rare Edition, Muhammad, Hector Gaston, G Lloyd V1. Thank you guys. Let's go to post game. Let's go. Marbury next. Knicks win.
Let's go. We out of here, man. Let's go, man. Post game. Starberry's on the way. 2-0. F you, Reggie. Family show, Reggie. We on the way, man. Let's